a dream when I was a kid, and that was to grow up to be a singer. And when I was a kid, I think my cousin Virginia can remember, I used to open all the windows in the house, and I used to scream my brains out trying to sing. So tonight I'd like to share with you my dream and sing with Sal Marino here, Way Marie. My roots here in the North End, and I went to live in France. And my favorite song became La Vie en Rose. There was a song that I loved. It was called Milor. It was about a lady that hung out at the ports. I don't know why this fascinated, but I just love those ladies that hang out at the ports. All right. And there was a song that was called Cuando se quiere de veras. It means when you care for real, you cannot live too far away from the person you love. Cuando se quiere de veras. Cuando se quiere de veras, como te quiero yo a ti.
Vivir
pleasure. Nice audience.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sal Marino. I'm originally from the North End. I see some faces over here when they came in. I don't see too well from here with that light in front of my face. But, you know, it's a funny thing, when you learn how to play an instrument, everybody expects you to sing. And my wife said to me the other day, she says, "What makes you think you could sing?" I says, "I never said I could sing." She says, "Well, what do you sing for?" I says, "Because," I says, "there's so many people that like to sing." I says, "They don't have a voice." But I says, "It's just in them." And I says, "And besides, I'm in the majority anyway. There are more bad voices than good voices around, right?" So I says, "What have I got to lose?" So I says, "Do we still have that insurance policy, by the way?" She says, "Yeah, you're covered." I says, "Okay, don't worry about it." Well, you know, there's certain songs that I learned from my childhood. A beautiful song called La Voglio Bene in Italian. It's called Just Say I Love Her, you know? It goes like this. Dice di cielo sta compagna vostra, oggi ho perduto il suono, la fantasia, penso sempre, tutta la vita mia, e ci lo volesse dire, ma non ci osato dire. Amici dice l'auguria che non me l'ascolto mai, è una passione più forte una catena che mi torna nell'anima e non mi fa campare. Just say that I love her. Well, I loved her from the start, and tell her how I'm yearning to say what's in my heart. Just say that I need her, like roses need the rain, and tell her that without her, my life is all in vain. You know, when I got married, I had to sing that song at my wedding. That was quite a few years ago. And now, you know what I sing to my wife? It's a beautiful song. All Italians love it. It's called Malavemana. So my wife is asking me why Malavemana. There's so many Italian songs. That means bad woman. But you know, to be a bad woman, you got to be in pretty good shape. He says, "Well, Caruso sang it. If it's good for him, it's good for me." I just love the song. It goes like this. Dice di cielo sta compagna vostra, oggi ho perduto il suono, la fantasia, ma penso sempre, tutta la vita mia, e ci lo volesse dire, ma non te lo saggio dire. Femmina, druzzina, mala femmina, che sto chiamato di agnere, lacrime infamità. Femmina, se peggio non la vita, ma tu sei cara all'anima, e non posso più campare. Se dolce come il zucchero, però questa faccia d'angela potrebbe pegare. Affermò così, che bella femmina, te voglio bene, t'odio, non ti posso scordare. You know, an accordion is no good unless you can play a good polka or a good tarantella on it. And this fella said to me, he says, I'm Irish, what do you play for me? I said, a good tarantella. What do you think of it? South Boston? You know? But you know, there's all such beautiful music going around, it's a funny thing. You know, the other night, well, this happened some time ago. Oh, mine's 17. You know, we've been having so many couples that come in that are intermarried, Italian and Irish, and so on. So rather than sing When Irish Eyes Are Smiling for the Irish, Sorrento for the other one, you know what I did? I put them both together. You know Sorrento? I started to sing, When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, sure it's like a morning spring, and the hills of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. Then we put a little calamari sauce on the song. So you go, Mano mi lasciò, non dormi dormiendo, donna Sorrento, no fa me campare. Did you ever hear that before? No. Thank you very much. So I'm supposed to do 3 songs. See, I'm going to do one more. An accordion is no good unless you can play a tarantella on it. I like to finish off with a tarantella. No dancing. I want to thank you all very much. Thank you.